Hey guys, what's up? I just wanted to do like a little follow-up, maybe a little more detailed review of Cal Kestis from the new Jedi Fallen Order game. This is the Black Series figure that doesn't technically come out until October the 4th, this coming Friday. I was lucky enough to find it last Friday, and no, last Thursday. Anyway, but this is Cal Kestis from the Fallen Order game. First, we'll look at his droid. This is BD1. Let me get him out of here so we can focus. This is BD1. This is his droid in the game. It is a scout droid that he takes with him on his after he's discovered as being a Jedi and the Jedi hunters come after him. Pretty simple thing, you know. He's got a couple little joints here that let him move around. A little bit of articulation there, and the head spins, nods up and down, that type of thing. Nothing extremely revolutionary. There's a closer look at him. It's a neat little droid. He's probably going to he'll be used in the game. He has a spotlight feature, so I'm sure if you get into a darkened area, he'll jump on Cal's back like he did in the trailer and turn his spotlight on so you can see, and he'll be used for things like that. But it's a neat, Cal came with this droid, and Rey, came with her new droid, the one with the wheel, and they're very neat little droids. I like the idea of the droid companion. It's a Star Wars thing they always do. Luke had 3PO and R2-D2, and even in the Force Unleashed games, Starkiller had, what was the name of that droid? I can't remember. But he had the droid that went with him, and, it was his training droid. Would turn into other people and fight him, whatnot. But, yeah, it's got the 2 antennae on it. The paint is okay. It's not great, but it's not terrible. I might throw a wash on him, weather him up a little bit. But that's the droid. We'll come back to him later. But this is Cal Kestis. They did some new stuff with the Black Series here. They fixed the hip issue that the Episode 1 Obi-Wan had. The hips on that figure are just terrible. He's got his belt with all his stuff on it. I don't know why it looks like there's rifle rounds right here. Maybe we'll see what those are, but he's got this thing here and this tank. It's probably some sort of cutting torch and a tank that facilitates that. This piece here is not really connected to anything. It just kind of pushes up into the back of this weird jacket thing. This thing will probably come off. There's no latch that I've seen so far, so you would probably have to, at minimum pull the head off, and then maybe even take the arms off to get it off. Let's take a closer look at it as a lightsaber here. The blade, of course, is removable, but there's some, I think I pointed it out in my other video, but there's some damage here to the bottom of the hilt. So I don't know if maybe this started as a double-bladed lightsaber and it was damaged like Darth Maul at the end of the Phantom Menace, or if he just has a longer hilt for whatever reason. But yeah, there we go. But Cal has new, at least I believe it's new. If you can see in there, there's actually a butterfly joint. So it's not just the regular shoulder articulation, but there's a butterfly joint. If this piece here wasn't here, he would probably get a little more articulation. But on a whole, I still like it. He can still get his arms together if he wants to handle his lightsaber with 2 hands. Get that back in there. So, still get his hands together to throw down a power strike if need be. This arm has the full jacket sleeve on it and the glove and this control unit, which if I had to guess right now based on nothing other than just a guess, I'd say it has something to do with the droid. And this one, he's got the bare arm here with, this so cool leather cuff that was, it's very 90s. But Got the butterfly joint is on both sides. You can see it there. See it from the back here. But very cool butterfly joint. Not a big figure. You know, I think he's supposed to be. He was a Padawan during Order 66, so he's probably on the younger side. But there's Cal, and here is the Episode 1 Obi-Wan. See how they kind of... The stature is not that much different. Here are the hip joints I was talking about with this figure. They come out at an angle that makes it impossible to really just throw his leg out there without the top part twisting. But that's a gripe for another day. But this one, the legs come out as they should. The legs are very detailed as well. There's that. The boots. I keep hoping one day Hasbro will release a Black Series Star Killer. Star Killer is one of my all-time favorite Star Wars characters. And he's, when he's been included in the fan polls, he's scored very highly. So maybe one day. Let's see if I can get it to focus here. Close up on the head sculpt. And even if I can figure out a way, I'm very, very new to making videos like this. So if, maybe I'll try to edit this one before I post it. And if I can put the pictures of, I believe the actor's name is Dominic Monaghan. If I can find some high-res shots from the game, I'll throw those in there. Maybe do a side-by-side. No promises. But it's very good. The hair appears to be a separate piece from the head sculpt, which is, kind of way the things have moved in these days. So I really like it. I may try to pick up another one on Force Friday, just so I can have another one. But I really like the figure. It's very cool. If you're at all interested in Jedi Fallen Order, which I am, single-player Star Wars games I always tend to enjoy. Like I said, the Force Unleashed games are two of my all-time favorite games, even though they're not perfect. But the story was... I really enjoyed the story. I really like Star Killer, Rom Coda. It really sucks that those are no longer considered canon. One of the things I liked in the trailer is, you see the droid on Cal's back like this, and I assumed that there would be some sort of way to affix him there, and there kind of is. You can just take him here and focus. There we go. You can just take him here and kind of jam this foot in right there, and then when you turn him around, droid's perched on his shoulder. So it's very cool. Like I said, I'm very excited for this game. It comes out on November the 15th. So I will definitely be picking that up. I don't know a whole lot about it. I watched the first trailer. I haven't watched any additional trailers. But I'm very excited to play it and be able to play a Jedi again. I played the first Battlefront game. I never picked up the second one. The whole loot boxes thing is... I don't play games online. I don't have the time. I got, a job and kids, and I just don't have the time to devote to being, trash talked by children. So, but yeah, Cal Kestis, BD1, very cool figures. If you're interested in the game, you should pick it up. He's got the mid-chest articulation here. We see in Black Series. There's no swivel in the hip there, even though it looks like there maybe should be, but he swivels from the chest. Very cool figure. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see something like this for the other figures, leave a comment. Like, subscribe, all of that. Turn the bell on. And I'll try to do some more. I may do some other things as well. Maybe show some of my favorite figures, which, my favorite figure is the Mondo Iron Giant. Leave me a comment. Tell me what your favorite figure is. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys later.